So I'm back with Melissa. Melissa, how are you doing today?
I'm doing better. It's getting hotter, but I got my staples and my stitches out today, so.
Staples and stitches, you're in the hospital?
Yeah, when I took my hip out.
They already took your hip out?
Yeah. I had a prosthetic, and when I broke my hip, they put in a prosthetic, and from the day I got it, it hurt, and it just got worse and worse and worse, to the point where I was debating putting a gun in my mouth. I couldn't handle the pain anymore. So I finally just told the doctor, just take this thing out. Well, you won't have a hip. I said, I don't care, take it out. And he took it out, and the next day, the pain was gone. No more pain. For the first time in 4 years, no more pain. It's so nice. So I'm going to have to learn how to walk again. No more racquetball, no more steeplechase. But it's all right, I'll get by. I don't think I need to be playing racquetball at my age anyway.
How long were you in the hospital for?
Not that long, because I kind of mutinied and split. I was in there altogether for about 6 weeks. They wanted me to stay longer, but it was one of those post-acute nursing homes. And the way that they were treating the patients, I thought it was appalling. I can't see doing that to elderly people, just ignoring them because they're old and they can't do anything about it. And that's what was happening in that place. They'd be in Dirty George all day hollering for somebody to change them, and nobody would do anything to help them. So I started calling the elderly abuse numbers and stirred up a mess. And so I got everybody mad at me, so it was time to go. They were going to poison me or something.
And you were in the hospital. They took out your prosthetic hip because you were in a lot of pain.
A lot.
Was the doctor aware that you do blues? Does he know?
Yeah. I didn't do them at the time that they put the prosthetic in.
No, but right now when they removed it just recently.
Yeah.
He's aware?
Yeah.
So they give you
No.
pain medication or what?
Nothing.
They didn't give you anything?
Nothing.
Wow.
And I told them the only reason I'm taking these things is because you guys had me on 30 milligram oxycodones for 4 years, and then you take them away just like that. You know, and I'm in so much pain, I didn't even want to be on the planet anymore. And they couldn't take away my pain pills and say, there you go, kid, have a good time. You know, so you gotta do what you gotta do. But I don't do them to excess, everything in moderation. So I, take one here, take probably about 5 a day. I don't think that's too bad. But some of these people, they do like 150, 100 of them a day. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Do you think that's a lot?
I think it is.
Some people have different tolerances, no?
Yeah, but there's a difference between tolerance and saturation. That's just saturating yourself. Most of the drug addicts, I went to school to learn how to not to be a drug addict. I have a degree in chemical defense and counseling. Yeah, I wanted to know why I was a drug addict and why I couldn't stop. I found out a lot of things. But 99% of all the drug addicts out there we're drug addicts because we're medicating a pain. Something hurts. A lot of us don't even know what it is. But we take our drugs so that we don't feel it. And unlike normal people, like a normal person, if they have a headache, they take 2 aspirin. A drug addict will take 3 or 4. We do everything to extreme. So when you find out what that pain is and you can cure it, or come close to getting it cured, your drug addiction will subside immensely. That's what I've discovered. Yeah, but a lot of people don't know what their pain is, and they don't want to know it. They're scared of it. So, unfortunately, those people end up in a box somewhere.
I noticed last time I saw you, about, a few weeks ago, a month ago, you were in the electric wheelchair that the battery busted. Right, I think it lasted you, a day, 2 days?
They tried to steal the batteries.
They tried to steal it?
Yeah, and when they took the batteries, because the 2 batteries were hooked together, they just grabbed them and yanked. And when they yanked, they stripped all the wires out of the insides. Everything that was hooked up to this and that and the other thing. they just ripped it all apart. And I have a friend that does the wiring for the car clubs, for the lowriders, and he's very good electrically with things that move. And he couldn't even put it back together. They screwed it up so bad. So I spent $100 for a day and a half of joyriding. So, yeah.
And now you got a new wheelchair?
Yep, this is it. And the other one I had, when I got the electric chair, I walked off and left it set for half an hour. When I came back, they stole it. So they steal everything around here. Yeah, so I got this one now. And the doctor told me yesterday that in another month or two, I should be walking. I'll have a cane instead of a wheelchair. Yay!
Are you excited for that, to be walking?
Yes. You know, the biggest reason is so when somebody steals something, I can chase them down the street and hit them with something.
When's the last time you walked?
About a year. Close to a year.
So you've been in a wheelchair for about a year?
Well, I've been in a wheelchair. I was in a walker for a while. But I used like a wheelchair and it fell apart. They took out the prosthetic in February, so since then I've been in a wheelchair. Prior to that, it was like a wheelchair, a walker, piggyback, whatever I could figure out. But hopefully, in a couple months, I'll be able to get around on 2 legs in a cane. That's my goal for now.
I saw you earlier. You were on the ground. You were sitting down on the ground. Sometimes you get off the chair just to get comfortable.
Yeah, you get sore sitting in the wheelchair all the time. Oh, and you wouldn't believe what happened yesterday. I was trying to get up over a curb, and they had tapered it, so that you could ride up it. And I'm not trying to be crass, but I have to tell you what the person said to me at the time, and it was comical. I was trying to get up over the curb, and you have to really put some oomph into it, so I did, and went whoop, right over backwards. So I landed, wheelchair and all, I'm over backwards, I'm flat on my back. And this guy sees me, he goes, wait, I'll help you, and he comes turning over, and he goes, I haven't seen you around here for a while. I said, yeah, I've been gone for a while. And he goes, well, you're back on Van Buren, and you're on your back again. Oh my God. But it was funny, but he got me back up. I won't try that curve again. But it was funny, just like, give it a real hard push, so whoop, right over backwards.
Wow.
So I don't think they measured that curve correctly when they poured the cement.
Yeah. And so now what are your plans? Now that you're going to be mobile very soon, be able to walk, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going tomorrow to look at this little house. I think I told you about it before. It's a mother-in-law's house. It's just a little tiny one-person house. It's got a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. And it's all done in a circle. And I don't think you could fit 2 people in there. It's so small. But I don't want anybody to fit in there. I don't want anybody to knock on my door. I don't want any of these fools showing up. I'm so tired of people stealing things from me. And can I have? I want, And I'm by nature, I'm a generous person and a giving person. And these people have figured that out. So it's like the day before payday, they line up to see what they can get from me.
When's payday for you?
They all know. The 26th.
The 26th of the month is when you're...
Yeah, I get a little check at SSI on the 26th, and then I get my big check on the 29th. And the big check will be $50 more than what the rent's going to be. So it's going to be tight, but good Lord willing, I will be in a house one way or the other. If I can't get in a little house, I hate to do it, but I'm just going to go to Buckeye and see if I can't find something over there. A little pine sol and paint, I'll be alright. But I gotta get something. I can't be at it anymore.
And you just don't want to go there because that's a bad neighborhood or what?
Well, it's a little rough around the edges, But I don't plan on going out taking walks, So
It's a what?
I said I don't plan on going out at night taking any walks. So I'll be alright. I just gotta get the heck off the street. Plus I understand that over there off of Buckeye there's like a rescue mission or something, and they feed everybody every day, and you get blankets and supplies and stuff like that. and it'd be like a half a block from Buckeye. So, if I do go over there, then I can get help from different sources. So that'd be all right. I still continue to look for somebody that would be worthy of being a roommate, but it's so hard to find a person that is going to be who they say they are. They all tell you that they're going to be wonderful roommates, and they always pay the rent on time, and they don't steal. And yeah. Show me, don't tell me. I'm just tired of people saying, "Oh yeah, I can do this and that and this," and they don't do any of it. So that's why I'm kind of excited about that little house, because it's going to be exactly. I won't have money to spend frivolously on new clothes or makeup or anything. It would all have to go to the rent, but it sure would be worth it. Just to lock the door and hang a sign that says, "Don't knock." You will explode.
When's the last time you had your own place?
Since before my husband, about 2 years before my husband died.
Been a while, huh?
Yeah. It's gonna be so nice. See, I write a lot. And I was in the middle of writing a little book called Short Stories from the Hood. And hopefully I'll get it done before I die. But just stories about things that happened around here. Some of them are comical. Some of them are real serious. But both my parents were newspaper reporters. My dad had a degree in journalism. And so writing is something like it's in my blood.
Okay.
But you can't do it out here. You can't get any sanity anywhere,
right.
to sit down, even to write for 5 minutes.
Right.
And then if you do write something that's halfway decent, they'll steal it. I don't know what they think they're going to do with it, but they'll steal it.
Melissa, I was driving by just checking in on you, see how you're doing. It's really nice to see you. I'm glad that your surgery went well. I hope to see next time I see you, you're walking.
God, right? That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. So please stay safe. In the meantime, stay out of the heat, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay. Say prayers for me. Cross your fingers on that little house.
Absolutely.
God, that would be awesome. If I get it, you owe me a housewarming gift.
Yes.
A big lock I can put on the door.